Jamaica go with Jace Witter, Gary Card, Nyrone Wade and DeAndre Daly in lane 7. In 6, Korea will lead out with Jun Yong Kim handing to Jolyin Namwadi. Third leg will be Dongjin Kim and the anchor will be Hugh John Na. Hong Kong, China qualified in style. It will be Yat Lok Chan on the opening leg, Magnus Johansson on 2, handing to Chun Tik Kwok and James Chan on the anchor. Great Britain and Northern Ireland, Jake Odie Jordan, the medalist in the 200 metres, sets off to Joel Masters, and then it's Dean Patterson with Teddy Wilson on 4. Trinidad and Tobago have Che Jean-Marc Wickham, Kadeem Chinapu, Hakeem Chinapu and Dylan Woodruff as their 4. And on the inside, in 2, Franklin Ewa Jarfoy, Sebastian Sultana, Zachary De La Rocca and Gout Gout, the golden boy of Australian sprinting. They're in lane 2. The seeded lanes here are 5, 6, 7, 8. There is Gout Gout, only 16. First chance to see him. We mentioned yesterday when athletes yawn in this situation, it's tension, not boredom. Body trying to subconsciously get more oxygen on board. So here we go. Jamaica, probably the favourites. Korea were so slick in qualification. If they can do that again, they're a handful for anybody. And Great Britain and Northern Ireland will want a medal from this. Baton changing crucial. France have gone out pretty well on the outside with Delomine. How's the baton changeovers? Everybody's away, but it wasn't too clever for Trinidad and Tobago. And once again, Korea are going well. And they gain on the changeovers. The incoming runner falls to the floor, but his job is done. Korea leading, France going well. Great Britain and Jamaica. And Gout Gout has the baton, but it's a slow changeover on the inside. Great Britain and Northern Ireland being hunted down by Jamaica. In the closing stages, it's going to be... Oh! Who was it? Between Great Britain and Northern Ireland, the momentum was with Jamaica. He thinks he's got it. And he's right. 39.18, 2 100s ahead of Great Britain and Northern Ireland, with Thailand and another national junior record in 39.39. Well, Gout Gout never got a chance to show what he can do there because he was almost stationary when he actually got the baton within the box. We'll watch that on the changeover. Jamaica are having a day, aren't they?
They practiced and drilled their changes, didn't they? And I think it showed for both teams there, but it was phenomenal running by DeAndre Daly on that last leg to reel in the British team with Teddy Wilson on that final leg. He's having another look at the screen.
2 100s. It was just momentum with Jamaica. Thailand have the individual medalist from the 100, Boonsong. On another day, he could have been the champion. The other 3 won't have got anywhere near international medals. This is class. And hats off to Korea for the way they've risen above themselves.
So congratulations to Jamaica, Puerto Rico, and Hannah. These are your medal winners in the 4x100 relay.
So it is silver medals for Great Britain and Northern Ireland celebrating.
They're all a bit overcome, these guys. Sorry.
No, they definitely are.
Oh, that's the Jamaican men's and women's team. Both struck gold. Watch this change over to Gout Gout on the inside. He was ready to roll. He perhaps went a bit soon. Had to slam the brakes on and then go again. Otherwise, Australia would have been in the mix, but if my grandmother had wheels, she would have been a bike. On the outside, France, it's a late surge, but look at the momentum with Jamaica. They're still down at this point. Final 10 meters.
The men's 4x100m relay final at the 2024 World U20 Championships was a stunning showcase of speed, precision, and fierce determination. Gathering some of the most talented young sprinters from around the world, the race included squads from France, Thailand, Jamaica, Korea, Hong Kong, Great Britain and Northern Ireland, Trinidad and Tobago, and Australia. With so much talent on display, the event promised a thrilling competition, and it certainly lived up to the hype. Jamaica came into the final as the clear favourites, backed by a rich legacy in sprinting and a long tradition of fielding top-tier relay teams. Their consistent success at both senior and junior levels had cemented their reputation as a sprinting powerhouse. Still, the competition was intense, with Great Britain and Northern Ireland presenting a motivated team eager to challenge Jamaica's supremacy. Korea also stood out as a formidable contender, thanks to their impressive baton changes throughout the earlier rounds. France, Thailand and Australia were also in the mix, each with enough firepower to contend for a medal if they executed clean races. From the gun, the race was a gripping battle. France burst out quickly, gaining an early lead thanks to a strong first leg. Their smooth baton transitions helped them preserve their momentum through the opening exchanges, keeping them near the front. Korea, known for their technical excellence in relays, kept close with their sharp execution. Great Britain and Northern Ireland also had a clean start, staying within medal range with their steady performance. Jamaica, assigned to lane 7, remained calm despite not leading in the early stages. They leaned on their deep lineup and championship experience, confident that their closing speed could make the difference. When the batons reached the final runners, the race reached its most intense and dramatic moment. The climax unfolded as DeAndre Daly took the baton for Jamaica. Known for his explosive finishing speed and ability to stay cool under pressure, Daly knew he had to close the gap quickly. Teddy Wilson of Great Britain and Northern Ireland had edged ahead, and the race turned into a thrilling duel to the finish line. Stride by stride, Daly gained ground with perfect form, his powerful acceleration eating into the lead. The crowd roared as he closed in, eyes locked on Wilson. The British anchor gave everything he had, pushing his limits to hold the lead. The tension was electric, the stadium buzzing as the two sprinters dashed toward the line. In a breathtaking finish, Daly's explosive final burst allowed him to overtake Wilson just in time, clinching the win for Jamaica by a mere 0.02 of a second. Their winning time of 39.18 seconds underlined the quality of the contest, while the photo finish added to the drama. Thailand also turned in a standout performance, setting a new national U20 record with a time of 39.39 seconds. Their strong showing highlighted their growing strength in global sprinting and signaled that they could be serious contenders in the years ahead.